What's happening there, YouTube? Genji here, and welcome back to Perujärvi here in my winter car. I'll admit I'm getting a little stale with this game just because it seems like the game loop in order to actually finish building this car is insanely long. I've seen some people say that they've ordered over 120 boxes in order to get all the parts necessary to build this thing, and I don't feel like the game really has that much content to justify the game length. But I do want to stick with it just a little bit longer, and we'll see if maybe we get a little bit luckier on our box rolls. But we do have some more, let's see, we have a sewage job, we have a firewood job, we have a sewage tank job. I'm not sure, I'll probably just fast forward through these because at this point we're 5 episodes deep. We've done so many of these, I can't imagine it's really entertaining to see me do these over and over and over again. But we do have to grind out the cash to get this car built. So, it's 8 a.m. We do have some light outside, and we do have a firewood job. So I think we're going to take care of that one first. Oh, right, we do... Oh. Hello? Where's my letter? I have my order for wheels that I put in. I guess it disappeared, so let me set this back up again. I think we went with these wheels. There we go. So I'll put this in the car. We are not going towards Perujärvi this time. We're actually going to the opposite side of the map. So actually, maybe I'll hang on to this for now. If I can get it again. There we go. Envelope. And we'll have to take care of that after we do this firewood job. So I'm going to head on out to the woodshed, start chopping some logs, see if we can get this job done quickly so that we have enough time today to run over to Perujärvi and get this dropped off. Oh, actually, the tractor's already here. So let me take care of our bars here. I'm going to get to work, we'll make some cash, and then we'll do some more random box draws for parts. Oh, and some more bills before we take off here. Electric company. Let me have it. 283, not bad. Phone company, 144, not terrible. We're still in the 3Ks. Nice try, train. It's the first time I've actually seen the train come by an intersection at the point where it might actually cause a collision. Okay, here's firewood guy. Let's see if it's him. It is! Okay. Well, we know how to do this one. That should be good enough. Run the hydraulics. Dump it. There we go. Grab our cash and let's get into town. Yeah. Cool story, bro. And we're off. Yeah, I'm actually curious to see. I noticed there's actually a gap here in the tree line. We could potentially just ride across the lake. Actually, there might be a trail that goes there. Oh, that's the train line. Interesting. So we have to cross the train line. And then hit right there. I think that's actually the jumping off point that we use to get to Perujärvi. So this should totally be doable. As long as you don't get hit by a train. Train, be cool. Clear on both sides. And we're over the tracks. Alright. Homeward bound. Oh, I think we ran out of gas. Oh yeah, she's empty. Good thing we kept this jerry can with us. I guess I'll have to bring this into town and get this refueled. This will be enough gas to get us home, but not enough for another job. There we go. All right, we're gonna drop off the trailer here. If I can find it in the dark here. Detached trailer. There we go. And then we're gonna ride this into town. Because I need some gas. Oh, right onto the racetrack. That was almost a perfect shot in the dark. Gotten pretty good at using the radio antenna tower in the distance to kind of aim myself towards Periarvi in the dark. Okay, we made it on almost no fuel. Oop, a little overshot here. And off. All right, we made it. So we'll drop off this order first. If I can get to it here. There we go. Now, I'm not sure if we drop this off out here or if we drop it off inside of the counter. Let's see. Oh, it does open, so let's drop it. No. Go inside. Okay. We got an audio confirmation. Cool. So, I've been told by multiple people now in the comments that if I'm not going to be driving on the highway, which I never do, that I should actually be buying MPO instead of diesel. And I do see a significant price difference. And I guess this is kind of like tax-free diesel used just for farm purposes or some kind of alternative fuel that's priced lower but is not to be used for highway use. So I think we're going to go in that direction going forward. So let me get this cap off here. And we're going to fill up with MPO this time and try not to get ourselves in trouble with the law. $200 was a bit much, I think. Yeah, you don't get any of your cash back if you don't use the whole amount that you put in. Unfortunate. Let's pop in here. I don't know if there's anything that I need. Let me just glance around real quick. I don't have any... I didn't stop by the house and pick up a post order. Okay. Any more? Nope. Which box is this? I guess we'll take that back home. Oh yeah, I do need a spray can. Because we ran out of paint, that's right. I guess we're getting to the point where I might need an alternator belt. I'm also gonna need a timing belt, right? And probably a battery? We'll hold off on fluids for now. I think we're still good on beer, energy drink. We still have some sausage in the fridge. Yeah, I think that's all we're gonna buy for this trip. 800? Oh, right. The battery was expensive. All right, let me see if I can fit all this in the tractor. This is gonna be a tight squeeze. Because I don't have the trailer with me. We'll see if that works. And the rest of this can just go on the floor, I think. Bag. And a battery. Sweet. Alright, I'm gonna cram myself into the passenger side door here. Ugh. Hopefully. Close it up. Alright. Let's try to get on home. I can't see the parking brake. Oh no. Here, let's disengage it before parking brake. There we go. Let's just hope we don't need it until we get home. Let's get out of here. Oh, and a perfect shot back home. I'm getting too good at this. I've made this trip way too many times. I think let's offload here so I don't have to run back and forth between here and the woodshed. Get these blinding lights off here. Oh. Stalled out just in time. I think we're going to do an unboxing at the end of the video again. So let me get this in the garage. It seems like a good plan of action. You can sit here. It'll be box number 1. And we've got... let me in here. A shopping bag. Which has almost exclusively car parts in it, so we'll leave this in here as well. And what was the third thing we brought back? A battery. Where's the battery? Battery. All right. Drop this here next to the battery charger. We'll figure that out when it comes build time. But for right now, I'm gonna go park the tractor. And it's a bit late. It's almost midnight, so yeah, we're way too late to start the sewage job. So we'll take care of that in the morning. We'll get some parts ordered, and we'll do another round of car part gotcha. All right, I think we overslept a little bit. We're at just after 9 a.m. And we've got 2 dirty jobs to do today. So let me get on over to Perijärvi again. I'm going to have to pay to drop off the load of poo that we currently have in the Gifu. And then we can go take care of these 2 jobs. Hopefully I can get the Gifu to the opposite side of the map and back again without any problems here. But luckily it's only Friday, so I don't have to dodge any race cars today. So let's take care of that. And I'm going to get some parts ordered. And I guess we'll just stand by for a couple of days, see if any other jobs come in while we wait, but I mostly want to get to opening boxes at this point, because we've seen the side jobs. I know there's a couple of other jobs we can do. There's a taxi job, there's advertisement delivery jobs. From the sounds of it, they don't pay that well in relation to the amount of effort they require. And I've read that there's also some kind of blackjack-like game you can play somewhere in Perijärvi. I've not checked that out yet. Maybe we'll see if we can try that out when we're in town at some point, but for now, that's going to be the plan for today, so let's get out there. Haven't even left yet. There's already a call coming in. I had to go drop the tractor off at the woodshed. And the phone's ringing. Let's see what we got. Firewood. Ooh, and it's in Perijärvi. That's a lot of extra money. Alright, change of plans. We're going to take care of this firewood job because it's going to pay us as much as these other 2 jobs combined, and we don't have to lose money on depositing the poo afterwards. So let's go take care of that instead. These guys are about to see what a real racer can do once I get this baby on the track. Watch this. Hugging the inside turn. Go around. All right, we're crossing. That's right. These guys are just now getting on the track at sundown? Whoa, we almost flipped the damn tractor. Oops. Let's get in high and go drop this stuff off. Park it, hydraulics, give it some gas. We're an old hand at this by now. Switch that back. Cash, please. Pleasure doing business with you, sir. 8,600. We've almost got enough to afford that brand new set of shocks. I'm kind of tempted to do that. I'm trying to think of what other expensive car parts we have left to purchase. The crankshaft was our last big purchase. And that set of yellow shocks is the only thing I can think of that's really equivalent in expense. But I do need to stop by PSK while we're here because I noticed that all of my sausages in the fridge are spoiled. Which I did not know was a thing, but we'll have to replace them. Alright, fresh sausages. 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. I wonder if we can cook everything. Can we cook pizza on the grill? You know, it's not even 3 o'clock yet. We probably have time to do the septic pumping job here in Perijärvi. I think we'll take care of that. That should get us over the line. The $9,000 line. Yes, the guy's here in the office. It's all working out. Okay, let's park this baby. We'll leave the Kekmet here for a bit while we run out. Hello. Yep, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, we had some poop sitting in the truck for a week now. 401, that's not bad. Shut up and take my money, good lord. Alright. Let's dump this off. He's very loud, I can hear him all the way out in the parking lot. He's very enthusiastic about poop. So again, not a mechanic, but I think the way this works is these are air brakes, and I think they're fail-safe. So by default, they're clamped down, and it requires air pressure to actually release the brakes. That way, if the system fails, you're not left with a big, heavy truck that doesn't have any brakes. If the air pressure system fails, the brakes clamp down and the truck stops. So for us to actually be able to take off, we need to build up enough air to release the air pressure on the brakes. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think that's the way it works. Which is why it kind of chugs if you're trying to drive it before the system's fully primed. Release the poo! Oh, I bet that feels good. Been holding that in for a week. Number 2. Alright, let's go fill her back up. Oh yeah. Look how fast it moves when you rev that thing up. I've been playing it too cautious. I can't see you, keep talking. I can't see you, there we go. Let's get out of here. Okay, that was pretty painless. And we're at almost 9.5K. Incredible. Alright. Had to deal with my hunger and, well, the problem didn't really go away that much, but I'm told that across the street here, back at the old folks' home that we visited in the last episode, that if we wait past a certain hour, and it's now almost midnight, that there should be a new money-making opportunity in here for us, so let's take a look. Oh, who are you? You weren't here last time, my friend. Are you the guy? You got the goods? How does this work? Can I have this cash? Oh, I'm betting. I'm betting on a card game. Ah, yeah, this is the blackjack. Okay, so I'm not gonna stand a 10. That's a 21, right? Yes! We're off to a great start. I'm sure this is probably a dangerous game to play, so I think let's see if we can get over 10k, and then we'll call it quits. Oh, we can go to 250 this time. We were locked at 200 before. Does it go up every time we win? 12. Oh, queen. 15. That's 21, right? Yes! Let's go, alright. I need to win one more hand and we're out of here. 300. Hit me. 18. Ooh, that's a dangerous hand to hit on. I think we'll stand and we'll see if he busts. That's a 12. 13. 18. You piece of crap. You lucky piece of garbage. It's alright. We'll win it back. 4! 12. Damn. This is how they get you. The first couple of wins gets you hooked, and then they've got you 7, 16. Ooh, it's a dangerous hand to stand at because there's 5 digits above you that they could land on a victory. But there's also the majority of cards will send you into bust. 16 is a terrible hand. Screw it. Yep, we busted. We're getting in deep. 3. 7. 17. 17 I'll stand on. Let's see. 2. 10. If he gets a face card, we're done. 12. 19. Strange how that works. He gets to just slowly work his way up, whereas I instantly get face cards to send me into bust. Stand. They're at 20, right? 11. 12. 17. Oh, mega bust. We're back on the train, baby. All right. 350. Hit me. 17. Stand. Okay. 18. Stand. 9. 13. 18. 19, 20, 22. 400. It keeps going up. The stakes are raising. 11. We're gonna get a face card and bust immediately. 15. 17. Getting dangerous to go over that. 15. Come on, face card. Oh yeah, you're busted. Alright. We're flat again. We just need to win one hand. And then a couple more hands after that. 9. 11. We busted. I need to drink something. 16. Oh god, again. You got a 5. Of course, whenever we're over 10, we immediately get a face card and bust. And this guy just gets 2, 3, 5, 4. He just has to slowly climb his way up. 20, stand. Look at all these tiny cards. Look at all these tiny non-face cards. Look at all these slowly incrementing numbers. There you go. Gotcha. 500. $19, stand. Oh. That's a bust. 94. Okay, now we just need to win one hand and we're out. Hit me. 8. 10. 14. Damn it. What? Just instant loss? What the hell is that? I'm guessing face cards aren't 10 in this. Oh. I didn't even get to see. I didn't even get to add that up in my head. But I'll take the win. 14, and we bust. Nope. 14. Oh yeah, that's 21. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, we're back to one win. One win away. 6. 9. Alright, that's it. We're out. Pleasure doing business with you, sir. That's all I needed for my shocks. Now I need to go drink something before I die. Check this real quick. Mailbox. Oh, we have a post order notification. Alright, I guess let's go pick it up. Might as well. What do we got here? Guys are banging. Oh. Appears to be a vehicular collision here. The bus hit one of the bangers. Buddy, out of the road. You wanna die? Eesh. Bunch of drunks. Picking up 210. Which one was this? I remember now. Oh, let's get it home. Oh god, there's actually there's another customer here. We're in Bizarro World. Okay, back home at last. I missed the shot and wound up on the ice road path, so I had to circle back around. But we made it home eventually. We're actually at a little bit under 10k because our package pickup set us off a bit. But let me not spear the car here. We're gonna park this. I can reach the parking brake. There we go. Turn this thing off. Let's get inside and deal with our bars. So let's get rid of these spoiled sausages. I don't know exactly how we're supposed to deal with them. But I guess we can just toss them outside. We don't exactly have a trash can. So off you go. And off you go. Let's get our package out of the trunk here, if I can get these rear work lights on. Pixel hunting. Post package. Scared me for a second. I didn't know if it was in there or not. And we'll get this next to the one that we have already. Lights. There we go. I guess this technically has car parts in it, so we'll leave that in there. What does not have car parts, though, is the bag that we have in the cabin here. Somewhere. Jeesh. I think not only are we out of booze, let's get that out of there. But to get some car booze for the next trip. Shopping bag. There we go, we got it. Got our campfire, well, our grill going already, so that we can get some fresh sausages on the grill. I don't know what'll happen if you try to eat spoiled sausages, but I'm not going to find out. We just gotta get this light off. Get these lights off. I don't know if there's actually a penalty for leaving the lights on in the car. I don't know if it runs the gas down for some reason or something like that, but no reason to leave them on. So, let's see. Sausages. There we go. Spread them out. Let those cook for a bit. Need to get a fresh pot of coffee ready here. There we go. Can actually see it fill up this time. Grilled sausage. Took care of our stress bar as well. Alright. Ground coffee. In you go. Is that right? That looks brown to me. Alright. Close. So while that boils, we only have one job left on the board here, down here in the bottom right-hand corner, but we have almost 10k. Now, we're going to spend a 2-ish k of that on our wheels that we ordered whenever those come in. So we've got 8-ish k to play with, let's say 7.5 to play with. So, what I'll probably do is, because the Marchetti hasn't refreshed yet, we do still have a number of gotcha boxes here. Pile of parts for Revette, quality parts for 570. We've got a 690. So I'll go through and I'll pick up some of these grab bag boxes, because we're going to need just boxes and boxes and boxes. You know, hopefully we'll get lucky with some actual listings for discrete parts, but we need to just get as many parts coming in as possible so that we can get this car built already. Oh, it's cooked, okay. Couldn't tell. Okay, off. Got a fresh pot of coffee. We're not going to have any right now. I just wanted to make sure it's ready for the morning because we have an entirely filled fatigue bar to get rid of. And this should bring us through nicely to morning. Well, it's almost, it's already almost 9 o'clock in the morning, really? Oh my god. We went all the way through the night. So then maybe, let's see, can we call in these parts now? Because the sooner we call these in, the sooner we'll be able to pick them up. I don't know if anybody answers their phone at 6 o'clock in the morning, but it can't hurt to try. So let's go through this. It looks like 500 is the next cheapest. So let's call this in 013 24 29 74. There we go. Hello, no problem. Send the parts through mail. Thanks. Oh good, you're not one of those people. Okay, so that was the 500. Let's also grab the 570. 011 500 732. Good grief, finally.
Joo.
Hello,
Kyllä,
no
se on
problem.
minun
I send the bots through the mail, thanks.
Hyvä on tavara. Siitä ei ole huoli. Minä pakkaan hyvin. Laitan tulemaan. Kiitos, moi.
Cool. All right, now, since it's daylight out, do we, nice parking job, do we coffee our way through our fatigue and go deal with this sewage job? Because it would be kind of nice to be able to just buy a full set of working shocks and springs for 9,100. Because we can order it now, and then have it in however long it takes for these parts to come in. And by that time, we should definitely be able to make up the money, the 1 or 2K, whatever it's going to cost us to get back up to 9,100. I think we can handle that. So, I'm going to take this. We're going to just chug a boatload of coffee here. We're going to pull an all-nighter. Wow, that didn't even touch our fatigue. Holy crap. We've got advanced fatigue. There we go. We're gonna swallow this entire pot of coffee. In fact, let's down a beer. Because we have to prime our body to reduce, or to hydrate, I guess, through coffee. So I think now if we drink some coffee, it should lower our problem bar. Yeah. Ever so slightly. This is so just... This is black coffee, too. This is the most degenerate thing. But it's giving us enough overhead to go make some more money. So I'm gonna pee real quick and finish off our problem bar here in the shower. We'll pee while dealing with our problem bar. Alright. Had to get the tractor out of the way. Now we're ready to go make some money. Another bill? I just paid this like 2 days ago. What is this scam where you get to buy a summer home and then make your son pay for it while you're away for the winter? Still got it. Okay, one very expensive order. Out the door. There it goes. Just gonna check this real quick and make sure there's not one queued up here for some reason. That it's been acting weird. Yep, here it is again. So here's a... I did not go by the apartment. Pretty good? Okay. Oh. Oh, this is our hub set. This has got the Amis Auto. I'm not exactly sure how that's intended to be pronounced, but yeah, this is our legit manufacturer parts. Excited to get this one open. But first, we gotta go suck some poo. We're gonna pass. Ow, my eyes! There it is. Alright, slow down. Not getting us this time. We're under 60. That's right. Okay, now floor it! All right. Somewhere in the dark here. Oh, pixel hunting. Got it. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Okay, we made it back. Now, we've got a couple of days to make $2,000, right? It was like 9.2 something, so a little, well, between 1 and 2 grand. We could try our luck with blackjack again. It would be quick and easy, but we risk losing more than we make. Let's get this turned off for now. Park. Ignition. Alright, let's get the car loaded up and then we'll decide what to do. Alright, I'm back for more. I'm a degenerate gambler. Oh, we can go all the way to 700 because of last time. Alright. Oh, the worst starting hand. He's starting at 10. Stand. That's right. Hit again. Bust. Ha ha ha! 86. We need to just win. We only have to win 2 hands, and we're good. Look at that. 20. Beautiful. Stand. 11. 12. Oh, he's busted. That's it. We got our 9,200, but I think we ordered a couple of 500 packages, didn't we? We got to keep going. We need one more hand. One more win. $18 will stand. Can we get the 3-peats? 13. 22. Ha ha ha! Yes! Alright, that's all I need. Thanks for nothing, sucker. See you next time. Oh, it's fatigue. I thought it was freezing to death. It's, ridiculously cold out tonight, I guess. But we made it back home. Just gotta get it in the driveway. Come on, baby. Alright. We'll worry about getting all the boxes and stuff out of here tomorrow, but I'm getting inside. I'm going to bed. I've been awake for 2 days. Now, we should probably take care of our problem. We'll die in our sleep. Okay, let's see. Oh god, we slept until 3 in the afternoon. I can't really blame us. Can't really blame him. We were up for 2 days straight. We have no more jobs on the board. I want to get all of our packages in so that we can do a build segment. So let me take care of our hunger bar here. Let's get some sausages going on the grill. And then we'll hop into town, see if any of our post notifications have arrived yet. Mm-hmm. Perfect spin. Alright, it is Monday. Nothing really happened on Sunday. We didn't get any new post-order notifications. We didn't get any new calls for any side work. So I mostly just spent it AFK, waiting for anything to happen. But now that it's Monday, I'm going to stop by the apartment again and see if anything new has showed up. What the hell is this? I've never seen rain in this game. Wipers, I guess. They're not really doing much. Would you even get rain when it's cold enough to snow? Figure it would just become snow instead. Huh, well, it didn't last very long. Oops, didn't mean to turn the blower off. I wanted to turn the wipers off. It's so quiet with the blowers off. Alright, handbrake. Let's fix this blower. There we go. Wipers off. Thank you. Let's see. Anything new for me? Oh yeah. Post-order notification. Take. Let's get to PSK. Alright, let's see what we got. We've got a 230. A 500. I wasn't expecting that 230. I thought we were gonna get the two 500s. Uh-oh. No! No, we're short now. Oh, I wasn't expecting that 230. What can we... Hey. Hello? Is it because she left? Aren't there slot machines here? Oh god, that's even more degenerate than blackjack. Let's get these in the car. Okay, I didn't feel like playing slots, so I just brought this back home, and we're gonna have to wait for one more job to come in to make $300, less than $300 to pay off that last pickup. So, for now, let's just get these into the house, or in the garage, I guess. What? Hey, perfect timing. Please don't be sewage. Or if it is sewage, be like in Perijärvi. No. Well, that's perfect. That's perfect. We do have to pay to empty out the truck, but I think there should be enough left over to pay off our tab at the post office. So let's load these boxes and head back into town again. Oh yeah, lots and lots of boxes to open. Not even going in the racetrack route, we're just gonna go right up into the apartment. Nice. Alright, let's get over to the sewage plant. Hello there. Yeah. Yeah, do it. Yeah, punch it in to the machine, do it, yeah. $7.95? There was 400 last time. Alright. Let's get it on. Get it over with. Hold your nose. What? I'm really curious what sets the rate. Is it just a random value like gas prices? Because 400 to almost 800 is a huge swing. At any rate, unpark. Let's get to work. Nope, there's our man right there. Nice and easy. Why? It's a little wonky, but it works. There's just that much. The poo's flowing through there so fast, it's just flailing it around. This has some heavy Fargo vibes at the moment. Alright. Give me the cash. And 92, we have just enough to pay for our package. Alright, let me get this cleaned up. Relax. And then, let's see if I can actually get her to give us our package again, because she just stopped asking for the slip all of a sudden. You think a little fog is gonna stop me? Aha! Secret technique. I just gotta drive sideways. No problem. There's a car behind us. Okay, we can drive normally now. I've come for my package. You better have it ready. No. Come on. Alright. I guess let's run back to the apartment and touch the notification again, maybe? I'm back. No, disaster. Alright, the only thing I got left is save and reload, so back to the apartment again, I guess. Have to fumble our way right. Wait, you can't save here, can you? Oh! Am I supposed to be in here? Huh. Well, alright. Yeah, back to the apartment.
Perkele.
Yes! Alright. The last package. Right? No more? Okay. Let's get this thing home and let's build. Oh my god, we have $30 left. Ugh. Stop. Alright, there's daylight outside the window. It's 9 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday. I dealt with all of our bars before going to bed, which means there's nothing to interrupt us on build day. So, let's get a pot of coffee going, or a cup of coffee going. Fill me up. Yeah. And let's head into the garage and start our build. So, this time, we've loaded up on boxes. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes, which I think is the most we've opened in a single episode. So let's get these one at a time out into the driveway here, where there's some room to explode these all over the place. We're gonna kill the door here. So, start with box number 1. Oh, it's a color-changing chorus trunk lid, which we do not need, because we already have one. So we'll stick this over in the corner, in the pile. We've got a bumper, which again, I don't know. I've tried to stick bumpers in this thing, and they don't seem to attach. We'll stick that there for now. And we already have a front bumper on. And there's another instrument panel. Oh, this is a dashboard. Yes! Perfect! Alright. Hopefully, we'll finally be able to stick all these, well, one of all these instrument panels we have in here and get the interior of this car looking a little bit more put together. Come on. We have to have... Oh. Finally. Yep, big old slot here for our instrument panel. So, this is going to connect with bolts, actually, not screws. So let's get our socket set. Figure out what size we're working with here. Tool mode. Something small. Yep, first shot. That was a... what's that? 7. Size 7. Oh, wrong direction. There we go. 1. And 2. Sweet. Revet. Again, not so sure on the faux wooden interior paneling, but it was the style at the time, right? And it looks like that was it. Just a three parts in that box. I think this rocker was from an earlier box that we never cleaned up, so I'll just throw this over here. This can go over here. It'll disappear on its own. We should probably bring our coffee inside. Or it's gonna freeze. There we go. Alright. I guess we can unbox the bag, unbag the bag. We know what's in here because we bought it. We've got a spray can. We can take care of this side door. Is that the right color? This looks like neon green. I swear we bought deep green. Huh. Well, looks like I'll be taking another trip to the store because that's the wrong shade of green. Oops. Actually, no, I'm going to put this in here. Well, it's closer than purple. And we got a fan belt, which I don't know if we can actually put this on here yet. I think we still need to put some more pulleys and sprockets on this. So we'll just shelf this for now. That was more of a preparatory thing than a ready-to-go-on thing. All right, next box. Another trunk lid. They're all the same style, too. Get it out of here. You've seen different front trims, so I'm sure there's got to be some different body panels. We have another fan. We already have one fan, so I think this is going to go in the extraneous pot or out in the snow. Ooh, a flywheel we do not have yet. This is going to go as part of the transmission, right? I don't think it's going to connect directly to this. Oh, never mind. It does connect directly to this. I guess this is what the clutch physically touches. So let me get the bolts. Is there really no kind of... Surely there's a gasket or something that goes here. Huh. Let's see. These bolts look a lot bigger than 7, so we'll start at the top and then go down. Whoop. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And if I remember correctly, when I was doing editing, I think I forgot to bolt down the oil pump, which would be a bad thing to forget, so let me see if I can take care of that. Yep, there we go. Cinch that down. 1, 2. Perfect. We still need an oil pan. The engine looks half complete, even though it's almost done. Well, I don't know about almost, but it's we've had significant progress on it. Steering shaft. I think we already have the steering shaft installed. Yeah, it's right here. So we don't need this. It's gonna go in the pile. Excuse me. I gotta see if there's something we can do with extra parts. An automatic pedal box. I wonder if we should keep... I think there's already one in the pile. I wonder if we should keep one in case we get some automatic parts. I think this is our automatic shifter, right? Yeah, automatic shifter, automatic pedal box. Does this go in the car? So I guess we'll need to see if we can get an automatic transmission. What else we have here? Ooh, yes, a control arm for the front. Ooh, firewood job, let's go. Yes, please. This guy again? This is like the third load. Do they come up once a week? That would make sense, because we've been playing for about 3 weeks now in-game. I think each episode has been about a week long. What were we doing? Front upper control arm. Pixel hunting. Yes. Not the right size bolt, but we can fix that. Start at the top. There we go. So that's a upper and lower control arm. Can we put... This is front right. Can we put the brake assembly on now? Did I say brake assembly? No, that sounded wrong. Brake assembly. Yes! Oh! She's level now. What size bolt is this gonna be? I can't even see where the bolt's gonna go. Oop, I missed one. There we go. One. Really? It's got two different size bolts. I guess that goes to the steering rack, and this one's actually cinching it down to the control arms. There it is. Didn't want to go. 2 doesn't seem like the right number, but I don't see any more in here. There's one. Oh, it goes up. One up, one down. Okay, that makes more sense. Sweet. So now we need... This is the brake line, or the brake itself, I guess, with the brake calipers, and I guess we're going to need to find some way to get this brake caliper connected to the brake cylinder, which should be the brake lines, but I've tried multiple times to get that to connect. I've not had any luck. So with this on, she's ready for a tire, right? We've got tire mounting bolts. We've got tire mounting bolts. We just need to get the other side. We're gonna get 2 control arms for the other side, and she'll be ready to put shoes on. What is this? An ignition... Oh, it's 2 different things. An aux shaft sprocket, which we might have on there already. I have not been keeping track of what sprockets we've got on here. Let's see. Give me this. Okay, we did need that. What size bolt, though? This is an engine bolt. There we go. And this is not a free spinning bolt, or a free spinning socket, so we don't have to worry about timing on this one, at least. Alright, and then this is an ignition coil. Ooh. Very important. No idea exactly where this is going to mount. I don't think ignition coils mount on the engine. They generally mount just like to the chassis or elsewhere inside the chassis. Because this is this kind of U-bracket that it has here is for mounting to a flat surface. Oh! There's a hookup for something. I'm not sure what. Oh, I saw it. There it is. Yes. All right. Let's find the right bolt. Uh-oh, hopefully we can get out of here. Okay, we'll just phase through the trunk. No big deal. Alright, this looks like a smaller size bolt. So let's see. Move this over here. Just slap it on top of the box. Yeah. There we go. 1, 2, and interestingly, the battery plate looks like it goes over here. So this is We're gonna have to get some kind of wiring to go to, well, I guess it wouldn't go directly to the battery, or it would just always be running. We'd have to go to some kind of control box that's controlled from the ignition and then back to the battery, which is actually right here. Oh yeah. What? Oh, it's hooked up. I heard buzzing. At first I thought it was my cell phone in real life going off. I was like, what? No, it's the battery charger is hooked up to the battery. I didn't even mean to do that. How do we know when it's done? I guess we wait for it to get to 12 volts. Well, it should always give 12 volt, but 8 amp? Well, we'll let it run for now. Hopefully it doesn't, like, explode if you don't look at it for too long. Because we're going to open another box while that charges. This one's done, right? Yeah. Huck it in the woods, and nature will take it. Next box. I like how they just rocket out of there. We already have, like, 6 of these fresh air ducts, so we'll add to the pile. Oh yeah, another fender, let's go. Wrong color, although this is a nice looking blue. Needle hasn't moved at all. If anything, it's moved down. These connected, yeah, with bolts along the top. And we just happen to have the right bolts, or the right socket size. So let's cinch these down. I will definitely have to make another run to PSK before we end the episode. It's gonna bother me that there's 2 wrong color panels on this. Alright. Yes. The front end's coming together. What else we have in here? Another bumper. Let me see. There is! What? Oh! It's way high up, I guess, because I was trying to put it, like, down here underneath the bottom of the trim here. Maybe that's why I wasn't finding the right connection point. So let's see. Open. Where's this bolt in? Right here and down there. Okay, so let me get the sockets. Let's see. It's down here somewhere, right? Oh, there we go. 1 and 2. Okay, I do like that look. That's definitely the factory chrome, which I think matches the bumper that we have on the front. Yeah. I don't like how spotty the chrome is. Like, it looks like it's dirty chrome, or like parts of the texture are like a different type of chrome. It's a very weird texture. I would like it to be chromier. Another piston. Oh, actually we do need pistons, don't we? We're still... Are all of our pistons this shiny? Oh. Well, it's not gonna be shiny now. We dropped it in the dirt. I can't actually tell because we covered up the pistons, but... Yeah, I guess they look the same. So, let's see if we can actually put this in without having to take the whole engine apart again. No, no, don't throw it on the ground. Yeah, I think we might need to take the head off of it. Take the cylinder head off, but that's okay, we don't have to do it right now. We'll put this piston here, and we'll just do it when we get our 4th piston, otherwise we have to do it again. So we'll just, we'll stow that for now, put a pin in it. And what is this? Oh, a carburetor. Oh, that's how the fuel gets mixed into this engine. This is it. So where... Oh, don't fall on the ground. This is got an input for each individual piston, so this is probably going to go on the opposite side as the exhaust, right? So this will be the intake side. Is it here, or is it on the other side? Show me... Pick it up. Pick it up. Thank you. Show me both sides of this. Which is... Here we go. That's the intake side. Oh, and it hooked right up to our fuel pump, right? So yeah, the fuel pump pumps the gas in the carburetor. The carburetor mixes the fuel vapor with the incoming air and then injects it through the valve into the engine for combustion. So... So I'm not sure what to think about that, but we'll get this connected here first. Alright. First off, is it the right size? No, of course not. Anything is probably going to be smaller. There we go. 1, 2. Nope. Was that part of the carburetor? It was. Okay, so they're staggered. Top, bottom, bottom. Surely there's another one. There we go. Okay, and it looks like something else mounts on top of this. I see some spokes here. So this should be the throttle, right? Oh, why is this... What was that? Oh, that was that bolt, okay. So this should be the throttle, right? So when you press the gas pedal, it actually pulls down on the throttle, and that opens up this flap here that allows oxygen into the carburetor to mix with the fuel. So we'll have to find whatever cable, throttle cable, connects the pedal box to the carburetor. Yuck it. I'm gonna take this off. Stop. I don't know if it's charging or uncharging, but let's see, can I mount it in here? I can. Does it bolt down? Usually it's just a strap for batteries. Oh, don't do that. Oh, I just noticed my problem bar is red, so let me go take care of that real quick. Okay, where were we? Next box. This one is an Amis Auto, ME Auto. This is factory parts. Whoa! The box went flying. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's buried in the snow. I was worried it fell out of the map. And the secret thing that I ordered, and I don't think I put on camera, the chrome headers. Which I think are going to look a little bit nicer than the old beat-up headers that we had already. And they weren't too expensive. So these are going to go on this side of the cylinder head. Like so. Oh yeah. Now I'm not going to put this on here just yet because we're going to have to take the cylinder head back off to put the cylinder or the pistons in. But that's what it's going to look like when it goes in. Very nice. And then we'll just have to figure out what actually connects this. This has got to be this exhaust pipe that connects to this chrome header, perhaps? Might need to be installed. Or it might go on the other end. I don't know if we need like a catalytic converter or something. Anyway. So we'll put this up here. Maybe. There we go. And, boo, I guess I should have expected it, but these do not come with tires. That means I'm going to have to take these, I guess, to Fleetari's. The only place that I can imagine that we can get tires put on these things. So we'll put these to the side for now. Until we get another pair of control arms. And 4. Alright, next box. Nope, it opened upside down. Another boot lid. Boot lid. Ooh. Ooh. I think I like the one that's on there already. Only because none of the other body panels have this gray line on it. So it's a bit of an outlier. It doesn't exactly match the rest of the aesthetic we have going here. But we'll stick it in here. That's one of our considerations when we get to the styling point. Dash bottom cover we have already. I think. Let me just go double check here. Yeah, that's this here. So we definitely have that already. It worries me when it's crunching like that. And we've got a parcel shelf. Don't we already have rear plate? Oh. This is the gasket. There is a gasket that goes... Come here. This is for this side of the engine. Can we put it on now, or do we have to take the flywheel back off? Dang it. Okay. Rear plate. Yeah. That goes there. Oh, interesting. Maybe this is where the starter goes? Now this won't go back on. Oh. The icons were lying to me. Okay. No, we don't change sockets. We just change direction. There we go. Okay, that's coming along. Oh, lower control arm. Yes, I think we need this for this side. Oh yeah, come on. Stick it on there. There we go. Bolts. There it is. One. Just one? Okay. So we only need one more control arm, and we'll be done with the wheels. Well, done with being able to put wheels on it. What else do we get here? A front link left. Link. Is this part of the steering? Oh, interesting. So I need to check if we have a front link right somewhere. What does this do? If this is the steering control arm... Well, not steering control arm. If this is the steering... If this controls the steering by pulling the wheel, what does the link do? What is it linking? Here we go. Because I don't think we have one of these on the right side. Yeah, we do not. Bummer. Make sure it's not something I have just laying on the shelf here. Oh yeah, instrument panel. We can stick this in now too. Why is this fogging up? Nobody's even in the car. Get near home. Nice. With screws, okay. Oh, here they are. Give me this. Whoa. In you go. 1, 2. Much nicer instrument panel than we have in the Sorbet. Hazards, window heater, direction blower temperature. Nice. The crunching noises. Alright. Give us our socket back. And I think that was it. Oh wait, the parcel shelf. Where does this go? Because we have another parcel shelf there that's just like pressed wood, or whatever you call that, compressed wood. Oh, okay, right here. Boop. Yeah, that looks much nicer. Now, does this get screwed down with something? Let's see. Okay, I can't find any kind of fastener for this, interestingly enough. So I'm not sure if this is intended to just pop off at any time like this. You know, there are... Oh, that's the lights in the back. Yeah, I don't see any place where it would attach to either. There's no, like, bolt hole or anything. So I guess we just stick it there. Alright, we're gonna chug our coffee here, relieve a little stress and fatigue. In fact, I might pop back inside and do a little bit more, because our stress meter's getting pretty high. And I'm out of charcoal for grilling sausages. Uh-oh, are we out of coffee again? Good grief. Okay, I'll worry about that later. We've got boxes to open. Chuck that out. Box number 3. Number 3? This is like box number 5. There's 3 boxes left. Oh, another parcel shelf. Oh, another control arm. Front, upper, and rear lower. Well, we don't need that anymore, but we do need the front upper. So, let's get this on here. Somewhere. Like it looks like this. There we go. Wrong size bolt, though. One and 2. And she's ready for a brake assembly. Which is going to go like this. Somewhere, somehow, there we go. Ugh. And this had a couple different size bolts. What is this? That's connecting the steering rack to the brake. I'm not sure what that is. It's slowly spinning. Is this some kind of like steering calibration? I hope not. It seems to be moving the whole control arm. Or the whole brake assembly. Oh, here we go. There it is. Yeah, it's adjusting. Is this like an alignment thing? Because it's ever so slightly moving the control arms. Oh, we'll worry about that later. So we have, I guess we need another link. We need this part, but for the right side. Which I don't have. So we're actually one part short still. I thought we were ready. I mean, I guess we can put the tires on it, but it's not like we're going to be driving this thing anyway. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself here. We still have parts. We've got another parcel shelf, which we don't need. Get it out of here. We've got a rear lower control arm, which we don't need. Get it out of here. We've got a rear light, which might be for this side. Yes, all right. With a much smaller bolt. There we go. 1. And 2. Blah. And that completes the rear end, I think. Yeah, we just need a muffler down there. Beauty. Makes me wonder if I should get one of those slatted window covers for the rear window. That'll make it a little bit hot roddy. Might detract from that classic look a bit, but we'll see. I think it's only like $200 or something. And we've got another flywheel. Don't need it, I assume. A crankshaft pulley. We might have that already. That sounds familiar. The engine's being very picky. Crankshaft pulley. Yeah, that's this here, so we have that already. So, into the pile. We've got headlight assembly. Let's see if this is... Are these, well, they can't be ambidextrous. They can't be generic, because I think we originally tried to put that headlight on this side, it didn't work, so let's see. How do we tell? Let's get this off just to make sure. Why is this wiggling? Why is it wiggling? That worries me. Where's it at? Let's see, are you for this side? Oh. This would go on the interior. Headlight assembly. Well, it's gone now. I'm guessing it's not for this side, because it doesn't want a socket in here. Unfortunate. Let's slap this back on here. I'm gonna put this in here, just in case. Just in case I am wrong in my assessment and I'm just not finding the magic pixel. What else we have here? Another instrument panel. We already have that in there. So this is just gonna go in the trash. And this box is done. Next. Alright, let me swear for a bit here. Okay, that should buy us a little bit more time. So, we've got 2 boxes left. Another fresh air duct. You want another tail light? Well, we don't have any more use for those. We've got 2 on there. Why couldn't you have been a front light? What else we got? Ooh, is this a radiator? It is. Kind of a crappy used looking radiator, but a radiator nonetheless. I may at some point, depending on what our performance requirements are, get one of those nice looking sport radiators from the magazine, from the part catalog, fresh from the factory. But this will do for now. We just gotta figure out what size bolt it's gonna need. That looks like it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so now we need to get a fan assembly, I assume? I have a fan, but I don't see a place that you would actually connect this to the radiator. Like, you would need some kind of housing, a fan housing, with a motor to actually drive this fan. And I'm not seeing that here. So let's go back on the shelf for now. The starter, I don't know if we have the part for the starter yet. Let me out of here. And then, front shock absorber. Well, we know we're not going to need this, because we ordered a fresh set of performance shocks and springs. And then this is, ooh, a center console. Where does this go? Here. Ooh. What do we have here? Temperature, which I guess is a duplicate of what we have here. Oil pressure. Amperes, okay, for the battery. And then, is that a clock? That's a clock, okay. So let's get... Where's my socket set? There it is. This is bolts. There we go. 1, 2. Nothing up top. Doesn't look like it. Anything in the back? I think that's it. All right. And that was that box. Oh, no, it's not. We have a heater hose inlet, which I think is the same thing that we've got. Maybe not. This is a different shape. This is a different shape than the one that we've got here. Excuse me. This is the heater hose outlet. Where do you want to live, my friend? Right there, alright. And then if I remember, yeah, this is a screw. No, it is spinning, okay. I think. I can't disconnect it, so that was it. So these are going to connect to some part of the engine, it looks like. This is a thermostat housing, so maybe it connects to that? I'm not sure. I think that was it for that box. So we'll huck this in the woods. And our last box. Which we already know what's going to be inside, is going to be shocks and springs. Oh yeah. So, now we have to see how these are going to fit on here. So we have... These look like they're all uniform. They're not like front and back spring. Let me get under here, please. I can no longer get under the car, but I can drop down through the engine bay. Oh, that's why. It's moving around. Here. Can we push this back into place? Ever so gently, and I want to push it forward a bit. So we can get into the service pit. Doesn't want to move. At any rate. Spring. Where does spring go? Do I need the shock on first? To connect the spring? Oh god! This man is insanely strong. Nope, I had a check mark there. There's one. Oh, she's bouncing. And I'm guessing the shock absorber is actually going to anchor that in place. So it's the front rear shock absorber. Let's get our ratchet set. Oh, oh, oh. We had it for a split second. There. Oh, interesting. Oh, is that like tuning the suspension? Oh no. This is getting so much more granular than I know how to deal with. Oh no. Well, let's find the right bolt first. We'll worry about the rest later. There we go. 1, 2. So we should be able to do the same on the other side. Every now and again, he'll just get stuck in the floor, and he'll move like molasses until you jump. Let's see, so this went outside and then like diagonally in. Right there, okay. In. And in. Now I can't help but notice, but nothing's actually holding this spring in place. But I can't actually pop it out. So I don't know, maybe once I put the shock on, it anchors the spring in place, or the springs just aren't supposed to pop out, but let's see. Might need to take this shock absorber off first and then put the spring on. Because now it doesn't seem to want to take it. So let's disconnect this. Yeah, there. That's the ticket. Alright, so now we gotta pixel hunt again. There we go. Okay, now we can't take that off. Perfect. Alright, now let's figure out the front side. So spring first, then shock absorber. Oh, there we go. Apparently you cannot put the spring on if the brake assembly is on, so I had to... Oh god. Scary. I had to take the brake assembly off in order to get that on there, so let's screw this back on here. How did our driver's seat fall off? What is happening? Anyway, let me get this on here. There we go. I think that might be it. Now let's get the shock on before we celebrate. Spring. Didn't even think about trying the shock first. Oh. I saw a check mark. Right there. One. There's so many bolts that go in this tiny little area. Wait, why is that? Oh. What? Does this thing not have a bottom bolt? Surely it does. Whatever. I checked it with every size socket and cinched down anything that I could find to cinch down. So let me squeeze this back out of here. This thing still wants to fall into the service pit. Let's see. I'm not sure how this works, but okay. Now can I get over here and push it? More or less that works. One spring. One shock. Slide this out of here. Slide a spring in. Slide a shock in here. Screw it down. One. Yeah, there's only one bolt that holds that in there, interestingly. Nothing on the bottom. And then front right brake assembly. Why will this not go on here now? This game has got some problems. Ugh, I have to deal with these bars. Okay, it's daylight again because I had to sleep. The fatigue bar was maxed out, and I was not getting anywhere with this thing. So we're gonna give this another try here. Why won't this front brake assembly go on the control arm now? What the hell? Okay, so you can't install the brake assembly if the shock absorber is on? Whatever. It's back on there now. There we go, and then I think this bolt needs to be connected too. What? It looks like it is already. Somehow. Anyway. I think that's all the bolts. This car really worries me with the way that it flails around like this. Alright. So, the driver's seat for some reason flew off while I was trying to move the car around, so let's get... Excuse me. Let's get that put back on. Making the car springy has been a disaster. Alright, what size bolt do we need for... It's not even connected now. Get in here. And stay connected. Anyway, it's back in there now. So, where are we at here? I think that's all of our parts. I've reloaded the game, so all of our boxes have disappeared. I do want to see if I can actually get these tires on. I think that's going to save us a lot of headache with it sliding around like this. So let me... I know this episode is probably getting a bit long at this point. I don't have any money. I'm sure it's going to cost some money. Actually, if we're going to need some money, I need to do this, this firewood job. So let me see if I can get this done before we run out of daylight. What the hell? So I'm out here bright and early to drop off this firewood delivery so we have some money for tires, and I'm crossing the lake. And there's just a guy out here on the lake. Where's he going? Who knows? He's aimed in the direction of the islands. Where'd he go? The majestic native Finn. There we go. Money in hand. Now, I gotta stop by PSK because I'm actually out of food. We need to put some fuel in this thing, and then it's off to Fleetari. Whoop, rip that guy. Okay, I'm buying the right color spray paint this time. Classifieds. I'm gonna pick up some more beer. And some sausages. Okay, we're back home. With enough time in the day, I think, to get to Fleetari. So let's get those rims in the sorbet and drive over there. Hey, I found the bridge, alright. I had to take a very unorthodox route across the lake there, but I think we'll get here with just enough time to spare. The garage is open? Alright. Yes, I think they closed at 4, so I had an hour to get from our house, or our parents' house, I guess, to Fleetari. But let's see what we got.
Terve, terve! Mikä oli pojalla mielessä?
Wheel alignment, brake check, engine block, engine adjustment, engine tuning, windshield, suspension mounts, roll cage, steel safety net, nitrous oxide, what? Final gear change, sheet metal and rust repair, car paint job, vinyl roof removal, rim painting, rim polish. Here we go, tires! Studded rally race tires, snow tires, studded winter tires. And that's it. I assume this is the per tire rate? Let's see, we have a 14-inch tire, right? They're 14-inch rims. So this? Nothing got added here. What exactly happened? I didn't give you any rims. Did you just charge me 50 mark for nothing? What was that? I'm gonna put the rims on the counter here. Here, have some rims. Service brochure. We need to add this like multiple times. Huh. Okay, while we're here, I guess... What don't we have on the car yet? I don't know if we have an alternator. We don't have a timing belt. We have an oil pump. We have main bearings. Clutch disc. We don't have a clutch disc. Or a timing belt. Race carburetor. A rev limiter. Fuel pump. High performance alternator. Owie. Alright, well, let's see if this works or not. Let's get on home. Okay, we're back home. I guess we'll wait to see how long it's going to take for Fleetaria to give us a ring and let us know that they're done. So, let's get inside. Alright, it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday, the next day, so I guess I'm going to swing by Fleetaria and see if the tires are ready. Oh. You got my tires. You you exploded them all over the place, but okay. Can I have that piston? I actually need that piston. 2036. We probably could have afforded the next higher tier tire. 10% discount. I don't know why, but I appreciate it. So 1800. Oh yeah. We could have afforded nicer tires. Take it. There we go. Okay, let's get these loaded back into the sorbet. And go and get these on the Revette. There we go. Then we'll put one in the passenger seat. That works. All right, let's get home. Uh-oh, we do have bills to pay. Good thing I kept some money. Phone company. Well, let's see. Electric company first. 319. No. Phone company. Okay, we still have enough to live with. But we're gonna need some new jobs soon, but that'll definitely be next episode. We're gonna get these tires on. These tires on. We're gonna hit the car with a little paint. Take some glamour shots. And then I think we'll be in a good position to wrap this one up. So, let me park and let's get in the garage. Okay, here's our sausages. Hey. Our new classifieds. I'm not even gonna crack it open, I don't want to be tempted. Spray can of the appropriate color. Tire. Tire. Shopping bag. Oh yeah, I forgot. We got more parts from Fleet Toddy last time. I never took them out of the car. Oops. I was like, I don't remember stopping by PSK a second time. Tire. Alright, let me go take care of this problem meter, and then we'll slap some tires on. Okay. Now then, hopefully these will just slap right on here. I might have to get the jack to push these up a bit. Sure. Up you go. Now this will actually slide off of the jack if that orange part comes out from underneath the body of the car, which is a bit silly, but let's see if that's enough. We got a check mark, yes! It's got a tire on. 2 episodes later than I said it would take. But, that version of me did not realize what kind of time investment this game is going to require. And this version of me is too aware. I think I spend more time playing this today than I did working my actual job. But we're almost ready. We're almost to the point that we'll have tires on. As soon as I find out what side... There we go. Cinch them down. And I noticed there was also a spare tire slot in the trunk, so I don't know if we're gonna have to actually get another spare rim, maybe from a magazine. Well, from a magazine from the classifieds. Number 2. Beautiful. Hopefully this will slide around less now that it's got some treads on. So we'll lower this back down. And then we'll repeat for the front. Now I do know that this front needs another link arm, was it? Here on the right side, which we don't have yet. But it's not going to be, now that we know what order the things need to go on in, it's not going to be too hard to take everything off and put it back on if necessary to get that arm on. I think that we're pushing our luck there. Let's see if that's enough. Yeah, it's enough. All right. Not very glamorous tire nuts. Number 3. And slide this around for... Oh, maybe we went too far. There we go. Hopefully that's enough. Let me get in here. Yes, number 4. All the lug nuts on. So, we're going to lower this down, and I think we'll take a look. But I think I might wait until tomorrow. Just so that we can get some natural light in here. But while we're still in the working mood here, let's get our actual deep green color here. Yeah. Much, much, much better. And you? The lime green door. I think that's right. I can't quite see it in this light, which is why I want to wait until tomorrow for some better lighting. We'll slam that. Let me cinch down some of these cosmetic parts here and put the hood on. What else do we have in here? Oh, the clutch disc. Does that connect to the clutch cover plate? And does that go directly onto the flywheel, or is there a third piece that needs to go in here? Hey, alright. Okay, I got some stuff to cinch down real quick. Where's my sockets? Here we go. 1 and 2. Hood. Just gonna drop it on there. There we go. And a timing belt, which I don't think we're ready for yet either. I think we need a water pump sprocket on here as well. Not to take a look. I know there's an empty spot here, so we're definitely missing something. So we'll hold off on that until later on, but I think we're in a pretty good place. Oh yeah. So much nicer with tires on. It actually looks like a real car now. So, I'll meet you guys back here in just a minute for you, but we'll take a look at this in some better light. Alright. Fresh cup of coffee in hand. Let's get in here. In the light of the morning sun, which is somewhere over the horizon, but bright enough for our purposes. Lights on. Let's have a look. There's enough room down here. We could have gone with the larger rims. Well, we have the option now in the future. We know how it works. We have the experience. So. T's come a long way since the first episode. Hopefully, we're not going to be sliding into the service pit anymore here. Take a look underneath here. Our nice bright yellow shocks and springs to contrast against all the tarnished metal under here. And yeah, we're still missing the most important part of the car. The engine is still a work in progress, but we're getting close. Hopefully we're not going to need 110 boxes worth of parts, but I think that's all the time that we're going to have for this episode. So if you watched this far, thank you for sticking around with us and watching me struggle to get this car together. If you've been enjoying this playthrough of My Winter Car, hit like and subscribe. If you want to check out My Winter Car for yourself, head on over to Steam and pick it up. And if you want to let me know what you think of the game so far, then hit the comments down below. But whatever you do, I'll see you right here again in the next one. So, until then, bye-bye. Ah.